What's up, guys? Good morning.
What's up, boy? Tuesday!
Tuesday, second day of the week.
Oh, and thank you sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa hashtag free one. dami nakakatawa nga yung live kagabi ni Juan.
Nagulat nga ako dun eh.
Dami nagpi-free one.
Kinig ko agad eh.
Oo, dami nagpi-free one eh. Oh, and Juan's mom reached out. Said thank you daw for explaining una bakit nasa Division 2 because ang dami daw nagtataka talaga bakit nasa Division 2. And then for the support daw. Yun na namang importante is the support, 'di ba? We don't want to be toxic but we want to support them.
Ang dami nga nagtatanong kagabi parang di siya makasagot na maayos eh. Di siya makasagot ng diretso.
Si Juan? Hindi kasi yun din yung experience ko, like when you're a player, like you don't have time to really explain yourself.
Exactly.
Diba?
Parang ayaw niya rin kasi ayaw niya rin talaga ng toxicity.
Oh, parang why would I need to explain myself? Tapos anything he says naman may sasabihin ng tao eh.
Yeah, exactly.
Diba?
Damned if you do, damned if you
don't.
don't.
They're in that. Well, actually, anyone is in that situation naman, especially with the toxicity nowadays. Pero kumbaga, they really won't waste their time. Kaya nga sabi that we'll be the voice of those people who have no time to explain themselves. Yeah, diba? So,
tinatanong nga ni Zags anyone kahapon, sino ba nang pauso ng free one na yan? Sabi ni Zags, yung shoot first, sila Mikee.
Kami alam ni Juan yan. Juan also reached out. Nag-thank you din siya for the support. It's there's a fine line between being toxic and kumbaga complaining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
and right. Actually just supporting. So nandun lang tayo, we're objective but at the same time we support them as much as we can.
All right. Let's get on bucket or brick.
All right, bucket or brick baby, Tuesday edition.
First up, PBA is eyeing to conduct an import spice conference this November with a 6'6" height limit set for all imports. Bucket or brick.
That's a bucket obviously because imports make the league kumbaga more competitive, diba? There's the battle between the locals is one thing, but the battle between the imports sobrang wild din, like Brownlee and Allen Durham, yung ganung peg, diba? Although isang import lang naman, di naman apat eh, so still won't dominate the league. Pero 6'6", nagulat ako So 6'6" kahit yung mga mahihinang team?
Oo, lahat.
Pare-pareho?
Pare-pareho.
Wow.
Well, yun pa lang yung linalabas okay. I don't think anything's final yet because I believe they're fixing stuff concerning yung with the IATF pa ganyan.
De, pero sige, let's take away muna natin yung mga protocols and let's just say everyone is allowed 6'6" lang because if we remember dati pag mahina yung team mo, mas matangkad yung height limit mo, di ba?
Yes, that's
6'6" though, that's a 3 or a 4.
Yep.
That's not a 5. Usually 5 yung mga natin eh, di ba?
3
Justin
or 4.
Brownlee, gano'n. Justin Brownlee. Justin Brownlee,
Allen Durham.
Okay. I mean, ang ayoko lang naman talaga sa import conferences, there is a Filipino who will get affected, who will sit on the bench. But diba, it's still fun to watch the imports go at it. So I'm sure everyone in the PBA everyone in the PBA is professional, and also the ones that medyo masasapaw ng import, professional naman lahat yan. So for sure that's a bucket, man. It's been a while since we've had imports in the PBA.
All right. Next up, Diana Taurasi was voted GOAT by the WNBA fans.
It's crazy.
Bucket or brick? Sino ba GOAT mo, Mikey, sa WNBA?
Dami
Subird
kasi.
fan ka ba?
Subird, Maya Moore. Pero wala ata nga na on that level. Even the legends sina Lisa Leslie. Feeling ko nga si Diana Taurasi because I feel like Diana Taurasi came into the league at the right time. Yung medyo hindi na starting yung WNBA kasi nung si Lisa Leslie medyo starting, diba? Like Diana Taurasi entered the league really as a freshman, as a fresh grad in college. The same as Subird. Kasi nung una, 'di ba, puro parang syempre nung binuo yung league, they were all playing kanya-kanyang pro leagues overseas, and then they all went to the WNBA. So I think Diana Taurasi lang talaga yung full career siguro sina Candice Parker, ganun. Pero Diana's iba eh.
And Diana Taurasi holds the number 1 spot in a lot of categories. She's the all-time leading scorer,
all-time leading scorer of the
goals
league.
made, yes.
Wow. Tapos ano rin, no? Ilang taon na din nag-Olympics and all that, di ba?
Oo, grabe.
Yeah. I think it's between him and her. It's between her and Subert. Eh.
Yeah. For
parang
me
silang
rin.
dalawa lang, no?
Oo.
Yung buong karera talaga, greatness.
Kasi I think Subert just older by a bit, but 30. Subert is 38, I'm sure.
They're older than Candice Parker.
Oo, definitely.
Okay.
Candice is 33 pa lang ata. Alam ko early 30s
so yeah,
pa lang
I think
si
it's between the two of them. I think we can agree it's between the two of them.
Yeah.
But you're always gonna give it to the scorer.
Of course.
Not the past first. You're not gonna say Steve Nash is the best player. Diba? It's always gonna be either LeBron, Kobe, or MJ.
Yeah.
Diba? Yeah.
Ay, kaya nga that's why a lot of people still don't put LeBron in that regard.
Kasi hindi scorer.
Hindi siya scorer.
I was gonna give it to the scorer. So that's a bucket for sure. Diana Taurasi, always legend.
Alright. Next up, the talk of the town in Philadelphia, Ben Simmons could report to practice as soon as this week. The Sixers and Ben Simmons' agent, Clutch Sports CEO Rich Paul, have been working around the clock on a resolution to have the 3-time All-Star return to Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's a bucket. I mean, I commend the Sixers na they're not giving up. Hindi rin sila napikon. Kasi easily pwede ka mapikon eh.
Oo.
Arte mo gano'n. Diba? Wag na lang, diba? Pero they're working on it, and as long as it's not because of the vax or because the player doesn't want to get vaxxed, it's always a bucket.
Iba usapan naman.
Iba usapan yan. So it's always a bucket. I also, even though medyo rocky talaga yung nangyari kay Ben Simmons and the Sixers, at least, diba? Ben Simmons is still, kumbaga, it's still considering coming back. So that's definitely a bucket for both of them. I don't know, like, basketball-wise, if it's a bucket, because tried and tested na yung Sixers with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. It doesn't work. But it's a bucket in terms of like bringing your superstar back and all that. Is he still a superstar, bro? Is he considered
definitely.
A superstar?
He's a max contract player.
But is he really still considered a superstar? He's a max contract guy.
He's a max contract player, but
that's different
I
from being a superstar.
don't know if you can still say he's still a superstar.
Yeah, he's not a superstar.
How can you be a superstar if you can't knock down jump shots?
14 points per game superstar. Oh my god. Okay, anyway.
Alright. Next up, Kyrie Irving can now report to practice in Brooklyn, but he still can't play in home games. And Steve Nash says that his Brooklyn Nets will be ready to play without Kyrie for 41 home games this season.
You know,
bucket or brick.
Kyrie on the court is a bucket, definitely. But Kyrie off the court is a effing brick. Like brick baldog talaga. Legit. I don't know what's going on. It's like every time there's something. He's become a like parang laging may issue. Laging may nirereklamo, laging may ganito, may ganito. I don't know what happened to Kyrie, to be honest with you, man. It hurts na because we're all like believers of his talent, his skill, what he does on the court. So to be in this situation na parang one of the best, most skillful players ever, to be going through these things na parang daming arte, parang, di ba parang
it hurts as fans.
It hurts as fans, man. Because one of the best ever.
Yeah.
He's still, to
no
me,
question about it.
He's the most skillful ever, to me.
I think, yeah, you could say
point
that.
guard, most skillful point guard.
The best, the most skillful.
Oh,
player.
skillful iba yung skillful, iba yung, like, when you compare Allen Iverson and Kyrie, I'm still taking Allen Iverson, but skill-wise, iba yung Kyrie, pare. Dribble, yung mga finish niya around, but it hurts, pare, na parang, you're always gonna give him some slack in your head kasi Kyrie yan eh. Pero after all, parang, pagod na, bro, bahala na siya. If he retires, I'm not even gonna, like, I'm happy with the highlights that we have. The memories we have of Kyrie. But if he retires, I'm not gonna be surprised. Masyado na madaming drama. Okay.
Di malabong mangyari yan.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it for Bucket or Brick.
Alright. Another bucket is the FILBASKET lineups came out, which is gonna be the topic today. Hindi tayo magta-top Tuesdays, guys. I'm so sorry. We wanted to talk about the top 5, yung top teams ng the rest of the NCAA teams. Pero we have to go through this FILBASKET. Kasi masyadong relevant to ngayon eh.
Oh.
But we can do the top 5 maybe tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
tomorrow
we'll definitely do that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, NCAA fans.
Let's talk about the FILBASKET. Oh, I talked to Jai yesterday.
Oh yeah, go.
Naka-message ko si Jai and I asked him kasi the other day pa yung kay Ren sa bando eh. And then nasagot na niya ako finally kahapon. Medyo busy ngayon si founder eh. They're an amateur league. Amateur and semi-pro the same? No, 'di ba?
Hindi eh.
So, yung D-League, ano yun?
Semi-pro yun.
Ano yung amateur, UAAP?
Oh.
Hindi. Feeling ko nagkamali. Semi-pro ata sila.
Okay.
Wait.
Well, I could be wrong.
Wait. Ano ba ang... Ito. Amateur lang tayo eh. Sabi niya. Sabi ko kasi, hope all is well. While yung Abando signing, just wanted to ask if eligible pa din siya sa NCAA. Sabi niya, yes, eligible pa rin. I was invited to an NCAA Matcom meeting 2 weeks ago. Tapos, the NCAA actually supports FILBASKET. And then I asked kung UAAP din. Sabi niya, pwede din daw UAAP. It just depends on the school. Pero amateur lang tayo. Yung biggest question ko is, amateur and semi-pro. Is that the same? Is that the same?
Kasi, I think, ang definition naman talaga ng amateur, as in, is you don't get paid. Yun naman yun eh.
O di semi-pro. Semi-pro kung ganun.
Kaya nga eh.
Wait, hindi.
Kasi sure naman ako may mga kontrata yung mga yan eh.
Unang-una, technically lang sinasabi ni Javi, yung amateurs don't get paid. Technically, pero alam naman natin. Alam naman natin, guys. Yung mga college players ngayon, mas mayaman na sa mga working class eh, katulad namin eh. Anyway, yun. I don't know. I'm not sure. But, all in all, pwede. Yun lang. Let's stick to that. Pwede ang amateurs. Pwede ang college. They're mixing it up with the ex-pros, with the middle guys. When I mean middle, yung bawal na sa UAP, hindi pa nagpipibay. So, yun. It depends sa school. Ipapayagan sila. Again, some schools are lenient. A lot of schools are not. A lot of schools, I think, are going into a bubble. May mga balita akong bubble practice.
Kasi they're planning talaga to hold the UAP.
Parang Feb eh. Parang Feb ang narinig ko. Again, don't quote us on this, pero Feb daw ang tinitignan target. So, pwede daw. But yun nga yung tanong ko, how will they get the permit? I still don't know.
Oo nga eh.
I'm still hoping that they do. Don't get me wrong. But I just remember talaga
we all want to see the UAP back.
Sorry, I'm talking about the FILBASKET. I don't know how they're gonna get the permit for the bubble,
okay.
Which they plan to have it this month, diba? Yun nga, nalalabuan ako kasi
di ba dapat today na nga sila papasok?
Dapat today papasok.
Natuloy
dapat
ba? Would you know?
Parang hindi eh. Kasi wala namang ano eh. Ang alam ko na delay. 15 ang target first game.
Mm-hmm.
Pero wala pang balita sa FILBASKET site eh.
Wala pa.
So again, di natin i-confirm lahat to without official word from the league itself.
Yes.
Like the players I can talk to and they keep telling me na ito na, but until FILBASKET says so, hindi natin mako-confirm.
Hindi pa rin official.
Hindi pa rin eh. So, ang balita ko lang, yun, they're trying to get it done or trying to start it this month. But, hindi ko nga alam how they're gonna do it if suddenly naging semi-pro kasi or amateur. So, we don't know. We'll wait for further announcements. Pero exciting kasi may college teams.
Mm-hmm.
Tanggalin nyo muna yung protocols, ganyan-ganyan. Yung sobrang exciting to. Exciting.
Alright. Before we review the lineups, we'll just review the tournament format also. So it's gonna be single round robin. There are 11 teams. And then in the quarterfinals, the top 4 teams will have a twice to beat advantage. So there will only be 8 teams in the quarter. So tatlong teams ang malalaglag.
Okay.
And then sa semis, it will be a knockout game. So one game lang. One game lang.
Okay.
And then the finals, it's gonna be a best of 3.
Okay, so the first round of the playoffs, twice to beat.
Yep.
Tapos
twice to beat ang top 4.
So, twice to beat, knockout, best of 3. Okay. Single round robin.
Oo, single
so, 10
round
games
robin.
each.
Yep.
I suppose, everyday game day to. Kasi they're trying to
wala pa silang linalabas sa schedule.
Pero I suppose everyday game dito kasi bubble na nga, and of course the faster you finish the tournament, the better, diba?
Syempre,
so yeah,
ang gastos mag-bubble.
Solid,
I
man.
mean, even the PBA had a hard time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Do you have news about ilang sa bagay wala naman kasi itong locals no? Sa MPBL kasi may locals na parang
parang wala silang ganun.
Wala kasi hindi naman city to
Oo.
Okay.
Puro mga corporate entities
Oh, so to? Anyone to? Walang to? Oo, kasi yung Davao, parang Tsaka parang walang ex-pro, bro.
Wala, parang walang ganung status. Kasi 'di ba sa MPBL may certain number of ex-pros.
Lima lang pwede.
Dito parang wala
Nung time namin,
there are teams here pare na parang puno ng ex-pros.
Oh, ito
100% ex-pros.
Mamaya pag-usapan natin. Pero itong Davao, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ang dami pare.
6. Parang ang dami nitong ex-pros. Sige.
First
pero mukhang wala.
Mukhang wala. Wala sigurong ganun.
So, what are we gonna do? We'll just talk about teams. We'll talk about we're gonna talk about based on their roster,
Yeah.
So,
and then we're gonna trim it down. We'll see who gets into the final four.
We'll predict sino yung tingin natin. Based on the roster, guys, we haven't seen these teams play. We don't know. Baka biglang may mga unknown people dito na biglang ang gagaling pala sa ligang labas, biglang dito gumawa. Guys,
please bear with us if may mga di kami kilala dito
based
na
lang
mga
to sa
hidden gems pala.
Hindi namin alam, biglang may magaling pala dito. Based on lang to, on what we know, which to be honest, all I know is MPBL, UAAP, Vismin kahit papano, PBA, Javi the same. Siguro
I tried to do some research also yesterday, pero may mga talagang hindi ako kilala, bro.
Pero meron dito mga lilitaw na.
Oo nga.
Ligang labas biglang.
I'll
try my best because some of these guys nakalaban ko talaga. Okay,
the reason rin kasi why we're doing this is ang dami lang kasi natin kilala dito
hindi, tsaka wala lang. We just wanna hype up also the film. Exactly. We're also excited for it.
Siyempre, support tayo.
Game.
Alright. First lineup. First team, 7A Primus.
Okay.
Of head
our
coach
boys
Justin
here.
Tan. Yes, sir. Diego Dario is on this team.
Yep.
We have Wilson Baltasar, Inigo Carlos Arellano, King Destacamento, Marte Hill, Mark Paulo Havillonar, Damian Lasco, John Mahari, Romel Mangalino, Joseph Marquez, Marky Mercado is playing. Wow, Marks. Been a while. John Rosagas, Joshua Saret. Wow. The return. And Jello Vito.
Jello Vito. Obviously, when you look at this lineup, Jego's gonna be the focal point. Because Jego's the only ex-pro here.
Yeah.
Tama, di ba? Yung ex-pro talaga.
Hindi. Joshua Saret also an ex-pro.
Hindi naman nag-PBA si Joshua.
Di ba siya nag-PBA siya? Hanggang dilig lang.
Dilig. Nag-Blackwater siya. Pero, yeah, Jego's obviously gonna be the focal point. And I'm excited for Jego because finally he's gonna have a chance to showcase what he can do. And he's gonna be the guy. Because as good as Jego is, na nakikita natin, and as hardworking as Jego is, he never was the guy. Whether it's
except
UP,
in high school.
High school was but we never saw that on TV. So, sa UP never siya naging siya yung focal point, sa pro obviously, sa D-League, sa MP, hindi pa pala nag-MPPL si Jego, but this is the time that he will be the guy. I'm close friends with Justin Tan, which is the coach. Teammate ko yan nung high school, so he's been telling me that Jego's been the guy for them. Jego just needs to adjust to being the star kasi nga sanay siya na siya yung parang spitfire off the bench, ganyan siya. So he needs
palaging
to get used to it.
Yung role niya.
But he's gonna get used to it for sure. Wilson Baltazar is also someone we can watch. NCAA yan. Magaling yan. Kumbaga lagi may advantage naman pag nag-NCAA PK. Obvious naman yun .
Of course.
I don't know them other than si Joseph Marquez magaling din. Si Joseph Marquez is a solid lefty na naglaro sa MPBL yan in other leagues. Solid yan. Destacamento played for the Bacoor Strikers nung last MPBL. So Destacamento is also someone they can look at. Si Marky Mercado, kaya kilala namin, guys. I'm sure a lot of people don't know him, like yung mga fans ng basketball or ng semi-pro leagues, MPBL and all that. Si Marky Mercado kasi juniors player yan ng Ateneo. Teammate niya sina Kiefer.
Yes.
Tama, di ba? Point guard siya ni Kiefer.
Oo, so this guy can ball.
He can ball. I've played with him a couple of times sa mga pailaw. Like obviously that's different, but he has the IQ to keep up on this level talaga. Kaya actually kausap ko siya. He's a big follower of Shoot First and what we do. So
thanks, Marks.
Kausap ko siya, nagta-tryout pa lang siya. So he was telling me that he was trying to come back.
Kaya pala siya nagpapakondisyon.
Pare, sabi ko laban mo yan. Joshua Saret, obviously alam natin yan. Jello Vito the same. Jello's gonna bring in a lot of experience and a lot of leadership to this team. He's also gonna be the main big man aside from Destacamento from what I see. And John Rasagas naman, nakakalaban ko rin sa pailaw yan si Mr. Uratex. Nakakalaban ko rin sa mga
Mike,
pailaw.
talking about Jello, it's been like a few days after yung anniversary nung game winner niya against Ateneo.
Akala ko anniversary niya. Single to eh. Akala ko parang nagka-anniversary to. Wala love life to ngayon. Jello is low-key, pare. People, he's an underrated center. Alam natin yan. He's an underrated tuloy. Undersized big. But people don't know how smart Jello is. Like, Jello is smart, man.
Yeah.
Like, the way he plays,
His
very
IQ,
smart. Very
solid.
Physical. Very confident in what he can do. And he can hit
definitely.
that outside shot. So, this level, guys, hindi ko minamalit yung level na to pero compared to the PBA kasi, ito yung level na talagang nakakapagpakita ka eh. So, I feel like Jello will have a good season, especially with the team na siya yung magiging leader. Siya yung leader dito, feeling ko eh. Kasi assertive si Jello eh.
So, he's always been that type of guy, you know,
the
vocal guy, type who will lead his team.
Malaking bagay to for Justin Tan and the 7A. So yeah, I'm excited for this team. This team is gonna be this team compared to the other teams medyo mahina siya, but still parang middle to.
All right. Next up. AICC Manila.
Ito malakas. Ito yung ito yung Basilan, bro.
Oh, pare, ito yung this had the core of the Basilan.
Basilan
Peace Riders ba?
Oo.
Basilan Peace Riders. We have Gabriel Almeria, Junric Baloria, Bobby Balucanag, Chris Bitoon,
bro.
Mark Bringas, Jesse Collado, J-Mo Egilos, my guy, Hesed Gabo, Michael Wico, Michael Mabula, Philip
Manalang. Pangalan, puro kilala eh.
Ito pare, puta pa ang MPBL All-Stars.
Wala kang local kasi lahat to mga kilala to. Harold Nang,
Stephen Siruma, Baby Shaq, JR Taganas, Jonathan Uyloan.
Tsaka wala nga atang ex-pro limit. Tsaka nakakatawa dito, bro. Sorry, I just realized. Chris Bitoon went from long hair to short hair back to long hair. Just like kung gaano katagal na yung time na hindi natin sila napapanood. Chris Bitoon went from long hair, short hair. No, alala ko bago mag-pandemic, nagpagupit na yan, nag-clean cut na yan eh. Nung medyo playoffs ng MPBL eh. Tapos biglang naging long hair ulit. Ganun nakatagal ang basketball. Pero, man, this team is... Si Almeria, yung Almeria hindi ko kilala.
Ako rin. Siya lang hindi ko kilala.
Akala ko actually si Manalang to kanina. Nung unang tingin ko, akala ko si Philip Manalang. Pero, Philip Manalang kasi was part of the Basilan team, di ba?
Yes, he was also.
So, I don't know why Philip Manalang isn't here. But, bro...
No, he's here.
Nasaan?
Ay,
ayun! Oo nga, nandito pala.
Katabi ni Harold na.
Nung akala ko, si Philip muna yung nasa taas. Pero nandyan nga siya sa baba. Oh my God, man. This team is stacked.
Stacked. Grabe.
Bro, so ang medyo possibly hindi niyo kilala would be Almeria, which hindi ko rin kilala. My bad, Gabriel, pero I'm sure he's gonna may bubugo yan. Si Bobby Balucanag is an underrated workforce. Like, this guy is a beast. I'm not kidding. Bobby B is a beast, man. Ito yung mga hindi mo kilala, pero beast. The same with... Si Bobby Balucanag, yung parang Mark Montuano, kung hindi nyo kilala. Yun yung mga hindi mo kilala, pero beast, pare. Mark Montuano and Bobby Balucanag, yan yung dalawa. Okay, another guy is Harold Nang. Just in case hindi nyo kilala, Harold Nang was a player for Adamson and also Xavier. So, man, this team is crazy. Jong Baloria, Chris Bitoon, Mark Bringas, pare si Collado. Bro, diba? Egilos. Tapos point guard mo, Manalang Gabo ng Uyloan. Tapos may scorer ka pa in Michael Wico. Tapos mabulak, tagana si Ruma. Bro, malakas tong team na to, pare.
Parang they're not short of anything eh. You have your bruisers, you have your scorers, you have your facilitators, you have your guys off the bench.
Bro, this team is stacked, man. And comparing this team to, let's say, Davao or San Juan, feeling ko, kunyari yung Davao tsaka to, ito yung mas, when you look at this team, ito yung mas, may role. Kumbaga, alam mo kung sino yung mga bruisers, alam mo sino yung scorer. Like, you know that Michael Wico is gonna be their main scorer. You know that Chris Bitoon is gonna be... Who's gonna start for you? Chris or Gabo?
That's kind of tough because Gabo has been...
Gabo is solid, man.
With Coach Gerson Cabilte's lead guard, for a while
si Chris
now.
Ang
MPBL hanggang Vismin.
Tapos si Philip yung backup, di ba?
Oo, tapos si Philip yung backup.
Tapos
si Chris kasi played for Manila.
Manila.
Yeah.
So si Chris yung bago dito?
Oo, mukha.
Tsaka si Michael Wico.
Oo, tsaka si Michael Wico.
Si Coleado din actually. Basilan ba si Coleado? Hindi. QC to eh.
Hindi ako... Ay, oo!
QC
sa Vismin ata sa Basilan siya naglaro.
Sa Vismin sa Basilan.
Si Mark Bringas din ata is new here.
Pero putang lakas ng team na to, bro.
Shit, this team is really stacked. Wow.
Pare si Stephen Siru, gumagawa din yan sa,
bro.
sa Bulacan eh. JR Taganas pa. Bro, this team is stacked. And then you have Jonathan Oyloan to like lead you in terms of like, di ba? Leadership experience. No? Professional experience yun. So, this team is a team to look out for. This is gonna be an exciting team.
Definitely.
Coach Gerson, good job with forming this team. Alam ko that this is mostly Basilan players, pero yung mga dinagdag niya, sobrang Michael Wico is a stud, bro.
Oh, definitely.
Michael Wico is, bro, scoring machine. I'm not even kidding. Like, Michael Wico in the MPBL was a scoring machine. Like,
where did Michael Wico go to college?
Baste.
Ay, puta.
Baste yan, bro. Like, Pampanga boy to eh. Like, scoring-wise, like, Michael Wico is crazy. Tapos, nakakalaban ko to si Michael Wico. Ano rin to eh? Palaasar. Aasarin ka talaga. Ganun. So, those types of players yung mahirap kalaban eh. Yung aasarin ka na nga, papanisin ka pa. Ganun si Michael Wico. Siya yung isa siya nandun siya sa category na yon ng mga Calvin Abueva. Yung aasarin ka na, papanisin ka pa. So, Michael Wico is gonna be the main scorer for this team. So, this team is gonna be something. This is fun.
Alright. Next up, Burlington EOG Sports. We have Alvin Baichong, James Castro, Brian Hilario, John Paul Maguliano, J. Mark Malyari, Ronnie Matias.
Ronnie Matias is here. Okay.
Emmanuel Mendez, Lorenzo Navarro, Jan Nermal, Nel Jun Saldana, Jethro Sombero, Enoch Valdez, Jet Vidal. Wow.
Jet Sahanity is back.
Kenneth Villapando and Byron Villarias. Head coach, Britre Roma.
Coach Brit is the coach. A lot of NCAA guys.
Yep, a lot of NCAA
Alvin
guys.
Baityong, Baste, Maguliano, EAC, Enzo Navarro, Baste, Enoch Valdez, Lyceum o Baste? Either or. Jet Vidal, obviously. Villapando is also from Baste. Maraming NCAA guys. This is a mix because you're gonna have Jet Vidal and Villarias and obviously Matias. Those are the leaders. James Castro also is solid Naglaro sa Bataan yan eh. So, these four are the vets. And then you have middle guys na NCAA boys na Maguliano, Navarro, Baichong. And then you have the others na talagang hindi pa kilala pero I'm sure magpapakilala to mga to. This isn't the strongest team but they got pieces, man. And I'm sure Coach Britt has something up his sleeve. Kasi may Ronnie Matias ka, bro eh.
Oo nga eh.
Pare meron kang
Jet Vidal, Byron Villarias.
Jet Vidal eh. So meron kang big man tas may shooters ka.
Oo. These guys can score. Jet Vidal and Byron.
Tsaka yung mga ganitong leagues. Guys, I've played in these kinds of leagues. And iba yung dala ng Ronnie Matias, Marky. Iba yung dala nila eh na muscle, spunk, swag, tsaka experience eh. Talagang you can give them the ball and let them operate. So, malaking bagay si Ronnie Matias.
Kasi you wouldn't anymore be worried about their confidence eh. Kasi they've seen it all, they've been through it all. And yun nga karamihan naman sa mga kalaban nila dito, mas bata sa kanila. So, alam na nila kung paano yung
experience
galawan.
nila talaga. At saka to si Billy Reyes, very underrated din. Sobrang scorer din.
This guy's
Super
a good
scorer
scorer
din.
too.
Jet Sanity, alam naman natin yan. So,
of course.
This is also a fun team. I don't know if it's gonna compete yet with the best of them, but this is gonna be a fun team. Very young.
Yep.
Other than the experienced guys, yeah.
Alright. Next up, the Davao Occidental Tigers, the reigning MPBL champions.
Kalokohan din
But
team na to
they've added a few pieces ata, if I'm not
Ang lakas ng mga inad nila nung few. Dami na puro star to sa ibang team
Kaya nga
yung star ng Jensen kinuha nila.
Yung star ng kalaban nila, kinuha rin nila.
Kinuha nila si San Juan Star. Kinuha nila si Valenzuela Star. Malakas to lahat
Keith Agovida, Alwin Alday, Marco Balagtas.
Si Alwin Alday, Bicol. So puro star to ng mga kalaban
Eman Calo, Robbie Celis, Bonbon Custodio, Gab Daganon, Jerwin Gaco, The Aquaman, Paolo Hubalde, Chris Lalata, Irvin Palencia, Billy Ray Robles, Alan Santos, Joseph Terso, star nung kalaban nila, John Wilson.
Si Coach Matt ang coach.
Matt Makalintal.
Matt Makalintal will coach. Hindi na si Coach
Don Dulay.
Hindi na si Coach Don. But this team is, oh my gosh, man.
Shit, man.
Okay, so we'll talk about Davao real quick. Or not real quick. But the pieces that they added, Alwin Anday, All-Star, Bicol, top point guard. Robbie Celis, All-Star, Jensen. Paulo Hubalde, All-Star, Valenzuela.
John
Wilson. So, yun yung mga dinagdag nila. Tama, di ba? Jerwin was already there.
Yeah.
Dagangon was already there. Bonbon. Keith Agovida wasn't there. Di ba? Davao, hindi. First time ko ulit nag-resurface na nga si Keith Agovida ngayon Resurface lang to. Wala, hindi pa naglaro. I mean, I'm talking about the MPBL I'm not sure about the Vismin Hindi naman nata nag-Vismin yung Davao.
Not sure.
Si Calo nandun
Hindi sila nag-Vismin.
Si Calo nasa kanila na yan. Balagtas nasa kanila
na yan. Si Calo yan
Jerwin
yan yung
Gaco.
nila Hitman nila.
Galing din yan Jerwin Gaco.
Hitman.
Pero si pare, bago din.
Ha?
Si Chris Lalata. Bicol yan
Bicol rin pala yan.
Tsaka si Irvin Palencia, bro.
Si Irvin Palencia, bago din yan.
Basilan ata yan. Irvin Palencia. Basta red yung team niya sa FPBL. Nakalaban ko pa yan. Yan yung may full sleeve, di ba? Magaling din yan Billy Robles kanila na yan. Si Terso kanila na yan. Alan Santos din bago ata.
Bago rin si Alan
Bro, this
Santos.
team is...
But wow.
Fucked up, man. This is the team. I feel like this is the team and the one kanina, yung Basilan team.
AICC, yeah.
So far. So, you have... Okay. Your top point guard obviously is gonna be Paulo. And then Alwin is gonna come off the bench. Irvin is gonna be your Spitfire guard. Calo if you need someone. Terso has experience. I think Paulo Hubalde can play too.
And who will play
the one? Kasi nandiyan si Alday. Parang magaling si Alday.
So, off the bench mo si Bonbon.
Fuck. Billy Ray pa nga
Billy Ray Robles ka pa.
Okay, wait. Sa tres mo, it's gonna be Robbie and John.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So Robbie and John will be the threes and Dagangon. The twos will be Paulo, Billy, Bonbon. Tama?
Yeah,
and then your ones will be Alday, Irvin, Terso, Calo. Damn, this team is stacked.
Grabe yung depth chart nila pa.
Good luck with
all
this,
positions.
Coach Matt, good luck with this. But this is gonna be I just want to talk about Paulo Hubalde real quick. Paulo Hubalde is the ultimate hooper.
Mike, do you know how old exactly Paulo Hubalde already is?
30, naging kakampi ko siya, 36, 37 na siya. Magpo-40 na si Paulo.
But bro, parang
not
slowing down.
I'm just letting you all know, Paulo Hubalde is, if there is one hooper that I will bet on when it comes to just his love and passion for the game, I'm not even kidding, man. Of all the players that I've seen from afar, and also all the players that I've actually been with, Paulo Hubalde is the ultimate hooper, bro. Iba yung mindset ng taong to. Sobrang kondisyon. He can run with 30s and 20-year-olds. And man, the IQ, the veteran smarts, ang laki ng pickup na to for Davao. ang laki talaga. Like, Paolo Ubalde is, kumbaga, kung natutulog yan sa court eh. Di ba? Kwento niya yan eh. Natutulog sa court yan, pare. And the things that he just went through as a kid and growing up, like, the palaban tong taong to. So, Paolo Ubalde is gonna add a lot of experience, toughness, passion for this team, man.
That just goes to show that if you take care of your body well enough, you can stay a while playing basketball.
40, Aquaman pa rin eh.
Oo, diba?
Tsaka walang ginawa yan. Pag tinignan mo yung IG stories niya, walang ginawa. Di mag-workout eh. Workout, basketball. Tsaka, bro, like, tsaka nakakabilib yung workouts niya eh. As in, yung gloves niya, di ba? Tapos nagdi-dribble lang siya sa bahay. Like, kumbaga, when you're at that level, at that age, and at that, kumbaga yun na yung nagawa mo sa career mo, and he still continues to get better, and he wants to get better, that's respect, man. Respect. Definitely. So much respect for Paolo Ubalde. Actually, sinabi na niya sa akin to eh. Nakausap ko siya na parang tinanong ko, kumusta ka na, Kuis? Sabi niya, baka Davao na ako. Sabi ko, uy, kailan lalabas yan? Wala pa, ganyan. Below the next day lumabas. Lalabas na rin pala today. Sabi niya, nagulat din ako eh. Ganun siya. Pero yeah, Davao. Kaya ka wala siyang picture eh. Sila ni John, no?
Oy.
Kasi hindi sila nakapunta doon sa photoshoot ata. Hindi pa official nun eh. But yeah, these two for sure. Ang lakas na team na to, puta.
Lakas pare, grabe.
Davao, good job kayo dito. Tsaka dami kasi yung ditong Davao, daming budget. Laki ng budget ng Davao eh. Legit, laki ng budget ng team na to, kaya ganito to eh. Kaya kaya nila kahit sinong kunin nila eh.
Okay, next up. FSD Makati Army. Eric James Acuña, JV Cabrera, Sandy Senyal, Jan Colina, Jofer Custodio, Paul Michael De La Peña, Helino Francisco, Rick Gallardo, Manuel Jimenez, Lance Humalesa, Jack Makasait, J. Bren Motol, Ezer Rosopa, Rodolfo Sumayang Jr., and Mar Villahermosa. Head coach Rendel Patricio. Ako, sa totoo lang, si Mar Villahermosa lang kilala ko dito.
Ano to?
Tsaka si John Colina.
Army to.
Yes.
This is the Army team. Kasi Mar is from the Army, John is from the Army, Jofer Custodio is from the
talaga,
Army.
pati si John nag-Army na.
Army yan. Tsaka si Eric Acuña, Army din to eh. Ito yung mga naging teammate ko eh, itong apat na to eh. And then the others, honestly, hindi ko kilala, but nakakatakot kalaban pag Army, bro. Let's just face it, man. Like, condition tsaka palaban to mga to. Honestly, hindi ako sigurado kung Army lahat, but these guys, I know Army. You know what? I have a story about the Army guys. Ayan, sina Mar, Eric. Naging teammate ko si Mar sa Bacolod, si Jofer sa Bacolod, si Eric sa Bacoor. Si Jan, di ko naging teammate, pero alam ko Army si Jan. Bro, minsan, may duty sila buong gabi. Tas umaga pa practice sila diretso. Like, or galing kami sa game. Di ba yung games ng MPBL nag-end late? Diretso silang duty. Like, iba yung disiplina ng Army boys, man. And I have nothing but respect because, like, kunyari si Eric Acuña, teammate ko yan sa Bacoor, point guard yan eh. So kami dalawa yung nagbabantayan sa practice. Ako pare, natulog ako. Dumating ako sa practice, maaga, nakapag-shooting na ako. Tas laro na, practice na. Si Eric nun, pupunta galing duty, dediretso ng practice. Pagdating ng practice, as in yung mata niya, luwa na, bro. Kasi di natulog buong gabi.
Sobra.
Tas diretsong practice, tas go hard pa din. Iba yung si Jofer Custodio nung kakampi ko, Mar. Iba yung disiplina ng Army boys eh. That's why that is one thing that you cannot take away from them. Kaya kahit sabihin mong hindi kilala yung mostly yung mga players dito, alam mong palaban eh. So this team is don't count this team out just because you only know 4 guys. Actually, you know 2 guys. I know 4 guys, but don't count this team out. Just looking at them pa lang eh. Natatakot na ako eh.
Oh, bro. Ang aangas lahat.
Ang aangas, bro. Parang walang smiling face eh.
Wala,
lang,
bro.
Si JV Cabrera lang. Si JV Cabrera lang tsaka si Mar ang umiti. The others scary na eh. Okay. But yeah, this team is gonna be exciting.
Don't sleep on this team, guys. FSD Makati.
They literally don't sleep. So don't sleep on them. Alright.
Alright, next. Medical Depot. Alwin Aguirre. Tristan Ray Albina. Andre Arminion. Jonel Ray Bauzon. Damn! Patrick Cabahug.
Mm-hmm.
Simon David Camacho. Robbie Darang. Shaq Imperial. Eggy Boy Mojica. Maagay. Christian Dave Moralde. Don Ochea. Reeve Ugsang. Kevin Villafranca. Head coach Aldwin Morante.
Obviously, Patrick Cabahug is gonna be the guy. And then you add young pieces. Simon Camacho. Dave Moralde is a vet. Don Ochea, young. Yun lang ang kilala ko eh. Armen yun. Parang nakilala ko Armen.
Si Armen yun.
Guard ata
Team B yan sa Ateneo before. Tapos,
okay.
I think he played for UE for a bit. Pero didn't see much playing time.
Yeah.
Rivog Sang is a serviceable big. Don Ochea played for Adamson.
Sino sinabi mo?
Ha?
Sino yung sinabi mo?
Rivog Sang.
Saan niya naglaro?
MPBL? Oo.
Okay.
Di ko sure saan siya nag-college eh.
Pero
di
like
sure
MPBL.
Pero
MPBL. Ugsang.
Pero MPBL for sure.
Sorry man. But obviously, all I know is Patrick, Dave, Don, Simon.
Oo.
Yung apat na yun. And then the others obviously, papakilala.
I'm excited to see how Dave will play.
It was always fun to watch Dave. Dave was a stud with Muntinlupa.
Si Mr. Big Hands.
Tapos si Patrick Cabahug pa. Simon naging teammate ko sa Bacolod. Another solid guy. Very dark horse. Don Ochea is back. So yeah, this team is exciting. Especially if you have Patrick Cabahug. May scoring ka na kagad eh. So the others can just do their jobs. Okay.
I'm sure Patrick Cabahug is really in shape.
Pare, Sir talaga yung pangalan niya.
Sir Shaq Imperial.
Sir Shaquille
Imperial.
Damn, bro.
Hindi ba naglaro sa Lyceum to?
Swag, pare. Hindi, Shaq Alanis yun.
Shaq Alanis pala.
Shaq Alanis yun. Shaq Imperial iba to.
Sorry,
Sir, pare. Damn, Sir Shaq.
Batchmate ko sa Junior NBA.
Swag yung Sir Shaq Okay.
Oo nga. Sir Shaq Imperial. Alright, next team. M-Trans Boracay de la Ia BCTA.
Bro, lakas din pala
This
nito.
team though, also. Aaron Aban, Marcy Arellano, Ken Bono, Francis Camacho, Adrian Celada, Gabi Espinas, Jmar Gimpayan, Waray, teammate ko to dati.
Waray, baby.
Jason Grimaldo, Chito Jaime, Jogi Laude, Joey Medenilla, Pamboy Raimundo, Mon Rogado, Adi Santos, and Jeff Viernes, head coach Michael Tan.
Bro,
wow, that is some lineup too, huh?
Saan mo naging teammate si Waray?
Sa LGR Hoops ba yun? Basta
parang matibay ito, talon ng talon.
Bro, grabe. Tsaka, laging kondisyon yan. Tsaka kahit payat yan, sobrang tigas.
Bata pa kasi yan. Pero teammate ko sa yan. Nag-MVP yan, di ba?
MVP yan sa Bisping.
Yeah, teammate ko siya sa Valenzuela. Bro, this, with all due respect to the other lineups that we've talked about, this front court might be the best front court in the league. Bro, you put Ken Bono. You put a former UAAP MVP alongside a former NCAA MVP. You're gonna have a scary day. A scary night.
And then you have a Vismin Cup MVP off the bench.
With Gimpayan. You have a solid vet in Aaron Aban. And then Marcy Arellano as well. Tapos may Chito Jaime ka. Tapos yung point guards mo, bro. Pamboy, Jeff. Monrogado is someone you can rely on from the bench. And then Adi Santos also experience.
Yes.
Grimaldo din, pare, gumagawa din to. Bro, I'm so excited to watch Ken Bono. Pare, si Ken Bono, nakakalaban ko yan. Like, siguro a good full 6 months straight. Lalaro kami lagi. Halos araw-araw.
Ayan yung kay Coach Ronnie.
Pailaw kay Coach Ronnie. Ken Bono, ang sarap panoorin, pare. Like, his jumper is just crazy smooth. And this is the first time we're gonna see him again. Outside of his role player status in the PBA. Dito, feeling ko may bola siya talaga eh.
For sure yan.
Pare, like, makikita natin yung UAP Ken Bono. I feel like, I don't know how in shape he is, but we're gonna see glimpses of Adamson Ken Bono in this league. So, Ken Bono is Gabi Espinas pa. Parang point guard rotation nila.
Grabe.
Pamboy, Jeff, Marcy.
And, bro, may Adrian Celada ka dito.
Nasaan si Adrian? Ayun, anak kanto ko si Adrian Silada pa pala nandito. Si Kobe.
Pare.
Bro, matindi
Isa pa yan, bro. Not lacking in confidence.
Tsaka si Monrogado, bro. I'm not sure if you know him. Pero yan yung best friend yan. Tatlo sila eh. Si Junmar, si Heruela, tsaka siya.
At
Sila yung tatlo, big man shooter, point guard. So, siya yung shooter ni ano. Nag-practice player pa to sa San Miguel. A big reason is because Junmar. So, this team is someone let's move on kasi medyo na tayo pero yeah.
All right.
Quickly, daanan natin mas mabilis.
All right. Muntinlupa defenders, Jello Alangilan, Darwish Bideri.
The best big man in the whole FILBASKET.
the unicorn.
The most madrama big man in the whole of FILBASKET. Okay.
Junard Caparida, Marvin Curitana, Danny Diocampo, Alec Elorde, Stephen Lapena, Dante Mislang, Omer Muhammad, Rafi Reyes, Justel Sacramento, sorry. John Sarmiento, Luis Cinco, Norjan Tendenilla, and Tomas Torres.
Okay. Michael Ramos. Ito yung akala ko lalaro si Jeric Fortuna pero hindi pala maglalaro si Jeric. But yung mga kilala natin dito would be Rafi, Thomas, and Luis Cinco. So for people who don't know, Luis played point guard also for the Eaglets and then the Blazers.
Yes.
Thomas alam natin, Rafi alam natin. Si Darwish, guys, hindi pa talaga kilala sa basketball world yan. Pero sa mga players, kilala yan eh. So yun lang yung sinasabi lang namin. But this team is, if someone comes out na may gem pala dito dun sa mga hindi namin kilala, then that's how they're gonna compete. Because wala masyadong firepower. Because Rafi's solid, Thomas is solid, Luis is solid, but they're not scorers. So may scorer dito na lalabas. I just don't know who yet. Pero meron dito. No team is gonna come into a league without a main scorer. So we'll see. Maybe Rafi's gonna be that one for them. We'll see.
Baka nga si Darwish pa.
The unicorn.
Okay, next up. Nueva Ecija, best friend of head coach Alvin Gray. We have John Abergas, Renz Alcoriza, Mario Bonleon, Mark Cruz, hindi ito si Mark. Hindi si Mark Cruz.
JRU Mark Cruz to. JRU Mark Cruz.
Gilmer De La Torre, Jason Delfinado, my guy, teammate ko to nung high school. J.S. Diaz, Jordan Ingel, Edgy Jahilos, James Martinez, Jeric Nakpil, Renz Palma, John Paul Sarao, Juan Romano Tolentino, and John Valin.
Okay. Right off the bat, star players obviously would be James,
Renz,
Mario ba pangalan ito si Bonleon? Mario Bonleon pala to. Okay. But notable guys would be Renz Alcoriza, played for Arellano, Delfinado, obviously FEU, Mark Cruz, JRU, Sarao also, sikat din yan sa mga liga-liga. But Jeric Nakpil, guys, you all need to watch out for this kid. I mean, Matic 18-foot jumper, 20-foot jumper. Matic to si Jeric Nakpil. So this is gonna be a tough team as well. Nueva Ecija. So James Martinez is there. Renz Palma is solid. So yeah, this is gonna be a tough team. It's gonna be fun.
All right. Sure. Next up,
Pasig
Realtors.
Dami pa
Cedric Ablaza, Jeyo Ambohot, Jexter Apinan, Felix Aprecu, Justin Aranya, Gerald Bautista, Tyrone Chan, Ryan Costello, Clark Derihe, Rudy Linganay, Ivan Ludovice, Tristan Medina, Irvin Peña, Jeric Teng, and John Ray Villanueva. Head coach, Segundo de la Cruz III.
Malakas to.
Lakas nito, pare.
And you know what? The one thing I can say about the Pasig Santa Lucia Realtors or anything that Boss Buddy Encarnado handles, parang laging may class eh. Yung pag-switch ko pa lang dito sa PubMat na to, parang ang lakas ng dating.
Iba yung PubMat.
Iba yung feel talaga. Iba yung feel ng Santa Lucia. Trust me. Si Boss Buddy is very strict when it comes to what do you call this? When it comes to appearance and the way you carry yourself. Image. So he's very particular. Kaya talagang yan. Talagang alam mong classy yung dating lagi na Santa Lucia. But this is gonna be a tough team. Cedric Ablaza is underrated, bro.
Yes, sir.
Cedric Ablaza is a stud, is a superstar in the MPBL with Makati. The same with Jexter Apinan, Felix Apreco din. Jeo Ambohot, solid. Justin Arana, Rookie of the Year for the NCAA. Si Japs Bautista, magaling din to. Ryan Costello, solid point guard. Rudy Linganay, obviously. Ivan Ludovice, the same, mga vets. And then you have Jeric Teng, who will get in shape. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Within the season, he will get in shape, guys. Relax. Pandemic, guys eh. I don't know why people still judge people na medyo gained weight. It's the pandemic, guys. Medyo mahirap naman talaga magpakondisyon.
Sobra. Kasi not everybody has access to courts. Hindi naman tayo para sa
Oo
states
naman, pare. Kumbaga, when I see someone who is not in shape, medyo ano na ako doon, parang
nakakaintindi ka lang.
Parang naiintindihan ko na like, okay, gets.
Kasi
when I see someone who is in shape, nabibilib ako. Kasi parang, wow. Kasi kahit ako, I'm not in shape eh. Pero, if you're in shape, mabibilib ako sa'yo. If you're not in shape, okay lang.
There's certain factors that you have to consider. Yeah. Marami kayong di alam, guys.
Oo naman, di pwedeng. Pero makakondisyon yan si Jeric. Alam natin yan.
Alright. I think that
ito na, last team.
To the last team.
Ito na, puta.
San Juan Knights go for gold. Head coach Randy Alcantara. We have Renz Abando, Alvin Abundo, Christian Bunyag, JM Calma, Jonard Clarito, Arvin Gamboa, Paulo Hernandez, Carl Brian Lacap, June Manzo, Adrian Nocum, Larry Rodriguez, Joseph Ubalde, Renato Ular, and Orlan Wamar.
Yeah. A lot of NCAA guys. A lot of Mapua guys, actually. Players ni Coach Randy. Coach Randy Alcantara yung coach. Jonard Clarito is gonna be someone they will look at. I mean, veteran Larry Rodriguez as well. Orlan Wamar, magaling din ng point guard. The same with Ular, naglaro na to sa MPBL. But, you already know, like, we're gonna... Abundo, coming back. Abundo also, Christian Bunyag. But you already know we're excited for the Renz. June, definitely. Manzo, Renz, Abando.
Definitely.
Man, these two went at it in the UAAP. So I know that they know each other. They know how they play. So it's gonna be exciting. June, Manzo, Renz, Abando, bro. Tapos meron ka mga veterano.
Oo.
Malakas tong team din na to. I mean, they weren't as star-studded as what we're used to when it comes to San Juan. Kasi yung star-studded
nila
kinuha
dati. Ng Davao si John
Wilson. Mo,
Wilson.
John Wilson, Mike Ayon, Matias. Rodriguez pala, sorry. Rodriguez. And then you had Macma Cardona. Diba? Yung San Juan nun, parang...
That was it.
Hindi ganun ka star-studded. Medyo bumata to.
Maraming young guns dito sa team na to.
But, Coach Randy is one of the best coaches in college. So, that's him excited. Alright. Quickly, brother.
Final four predictions.
Sino final four mo? Ako,
sige. The first three teams were kinda a shoe-in for me.
Sino?
Sa 40 mo, medyo nahirapan.
Sino yung first three teams mo?
In no particular order.
Sige.
M-Trans, AICC.
Sino yung M-Trans? Yung pula?
Sila Kenbon.
Malakas to.
Sila Aaron Aban. AICC and Davao Occidental.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yan yung mga matik.
So
the fourth is pinaglalaban ng San Juan, Pasig,
or 7A, sila Diego.
Malabo yung 7A. I mean, no, pero like, bata pa eh. Kasi pagdating ng mga dikdikan, iba yung may veterano kay.
Totoo.
I don't see any veteran right now sa 7A
Wala.
natatapat kay na Larry Rodriguez, Cedric
wala.
Ablasa. Iba yung veterano eh. Iba.
That's true.
So, it's gonna be between Pasig and San Juan. So,
I believe so too. Yeah.
Okay, we gotta make a decision, man. Who's gonna enter? You know what?
I'm going Pasig.
I'm going Pasig as well. Because of veterans.
Yes.
Again, I
Mga,
put more
mga ligang
emphasis.
ganito talaga importante.
Veterano eh. I understand Larry Rodriguez is a vet. Orlan Wamar is a vet. Jonard Clarito is a vet. Okay yan. Alvin Abundo is a vet. Fucking vet. But the vets dito sa Pasig are Ablasa, Apinan, Apreco, Japs Bautista, Ludovice,
all of these guys
Linganay,
have seen a lot of action.
Oy. Pero
Various
this is gonna be
different
fun. This is gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. I'm pretty sure that the middle of the pack will be a fun competition.
Yeah. But I agree with you. I think Pasig and San Juan will fight for that last spot. And I have to give it to Pasig just because inang hirap, bro. May Renz Abando yung kabila.
Oo nga eh.
Tapos
pero
may June Manso.
ako Pasig pa rin talaga.
Pasig. Parang mas mas... Of course, it's 5-on-5. Ito nga yung sinasabi namin eh. We're basing it off the 15-man lineup. 15-man lineup.
Yeah, we still don't know how chemistry-wise.
Okay, we're basing it off 14 men. Hindi naman to, syempre at the end of the day, limahan pa din yan, di ba? So, we're basing it off lineup sa lineup lang. Okay, so, The only reason why we're giving it to Pasig is because they have more weapons. Pero pag 5-on-5, iba syempre, di ba? Pwede naman maglaro buong game si Larry Rodriguez eh. So, di ba? Pero yeah, I think we're giving it to Pasig. Okay.
Semis.
Alright.
I mean,
Semis.
Sinong mananalo sa Final Four, Mike? Tangina, hirap nito ah.
Feeling ko ang finals would be Davao. Kaya lang, pare, yung Basilan ng lakas.
Yun nga eh. It's so hard.
Matik sa akin yung Ken Bono. Matic finals.
So you're gonna
sa akin.
give it to Ken Bono.
Kasi bro, hindi, I mean finals. Kasi may Gabi Espinas. Ito puro veterano eh. As in top to bottom eh. Di ba? Pamboy, Viernes, Celada, Jaime, Aban, Marcy. So, I'm gonna have to put M-Trans finals.
M-Trans and Davao in the finals.
Davao ka? Parang lakas ng AICC eh.
Putang ina, pero grabe rin kasi yung Davao, bro.
Grabe rin yung Davao. Oh, bro, this is tough.
Yung Davao kasi pare, as we said kanina, defined na kasi yung rules ng mga to eh.
Fuck. This is tough. This is tough, man. This is tough. Okay. So you're going Davao. Okay. Sino champion mo?
Sino champion?
Davao or Ken Bono? Puta na. M-Trans o Davao? Pare, ang hirap.
Ang hirap,
bro.
pare. Ang hirap. Sa
This
totoo
is high-key. Mas nahirapan kami dito kaysa dun sa Magnolia pick namin. Yung Magnolia pick namin, medyo mas madali. Ito, pare, hindi ko alam kung sino
hirap nito, bro.
Oh, let's just go separate ways.
Sige, ako.
Wala namang mali eh.
Oh, sige.
Saan
Ano
ka?
ako? Sige, Davao ako.
Oh, sige. Ken Bono ako. Bata ako. Ken Bono. Bro, wala eh. Feeling ko, tsaka may chance nila hindi mag-finals to dalawang to eh. Sa sobrang ganda ng league. Bro, all I can say is, this is like, when this pushes through, man, good
It's gonna
job.
be a fun league to
Good job for the whole FILBASKET team, Jai Reyes, everybody who just made this work. This is something we're all looking forward to, man. These players are guys that we have fun watching, and we can't wait to see them back on the court, especially with everything that's going on. And I'm just happy that they all have, kumbaga meron na ulit trabaho lahat. Like, at the end of the day, yun yung sinabi ni Jai, di ba? At the end of the day, it's to help players, not just players, utility coaches, di ba? Owners na talagang, to find basketball again. Because basketball has been the livelihood of many, if not all of these players. Di ba? Right. So, at the end of the day, man, kahit sino man, basta matuloy, maging successful in first season, I'm sure it's nowhere to go but up for FILBASKET. So,
all the best for FILBASKET.
Yeah, so ano tayo, M-Trans ako, ikaw Davao. Alright, man. Hirap nito ah. Sana walang magalit. Tangina.
Wala naman siguro,
Sana hindi
I don't think anybody expected us to talk about FILBASKET today. So, I'm
Jofer, Jan, Mar, Eric, sorry. Natatakot ako sa army eh. Huwag naman.
Pare, baka puntahan ka dyan after duty.
Sina Jofer eh. Jofer relax. Hindi, pero malakas tong team. Malakas to. Malakas lahat actually.
Lakas. There's no pushover, definitely.
All the teams, there is someone to watch. Or a couple of players to watch.
Yep.
And I can't wait also for these kinds of leagues kasi because these are when the gems come out.
Yes, sir.
Gems in the rough. So, yeah, I'm excited for this. Okay? Kailan ba simula to? Hindi pa natin alam?
Wala pa eh. Di pa natin alam. I mean, it could start. It should have started October 15, diba? Yun ang sabi. Pero di pa natin alam eh. Wala pang official word. So, guys, watch out na lang for the official word from the FILBASKET.
Bro. Gagawin ko ba ng pubmat to? Puta pare, dami na namang ano niyan. Kasi pag pinag-champion natin yung Davao, uy, malakas yung AICC. Pag pinag-champion mo yung M-Trans, uy, yung San Juan.
Di pa ba tayo sanay dyan?
Dami pidump na naman tayo dito. Pasig din. Oh my God.
Wala,
alright.
Ganun talaga eh. Comes with the territory, bro.
Bro, hindi natin final for yung San Juan. Isipin mo gaano kadaming tao magagalit sa atin, bro.
Wala eh.
Pare, sa Facebook natin tinitignan to. Obviously, nasa Facebook ka, pareho tayo. Bro, San Juan yung pinakamadaming share. 1.3k shares yung San Juan because of Friends Abando.
Pati pala yung tinignan. Hindi ko na nga tinignan yun.
Pare, yung shares. So, madami magagalit natin.
1.3k shares sila? Puta, yung iba nga, di umabot ng 100 eh.
31 yung pinakamababa. And 31 pa nga yung pinag-champion natin eh. Yung entrance eh. Hindi, obviously because it's the Renz Abando effect. And the June man. So, yung mga bata,
I think
syempre.
so.
But,
kasi sila
bro,
hindi naka-latest na
hindi natin
sinabi.
pinag-final for yung San Juan. Gago. Natatakot tuloy ako gawa ng pubmat to, puta. Okay. comes to the territory, bahala na. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that was fun though. That was a great topic, FILBASKET. Again, good luck to everyone. Jai, congrats.
Yes,
and
sir.
yeah, we'll see y'all guys when this starts. The name is Mikee Reyes.
This has been Javi Palanya.
Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love. And see y'all tomorrow. We'll see. Kung walang relevant news, then we'll go back to the original sked. But for now, congratulations, FILBASKET, and good luck in your first season. Thank you, guys.